Is with
Deb, Jim, and our
Jim.
special guest today, Robin.
Robin.
Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin.
Robin. Julie, come on, Rockin' Robin, because we're really going to rock tonight.
That's my email address. My son sent my email.
Oh, is it really? Oh, wow.
Rockin' Robin. 20 years ago, I said that's way too long of an email. But it's
adorable, though. That happened to be one of my favorite songs, the Michael Jackson, right?
I believe the viewers know that Robin has worked with me for 21 years.
We're so very happy to have her.
Started as a young child.
I did.
Rockin' Robin works with the one and only James Chiaffi, which we all adore and love. And 21 years, right, Robin?
21 years, yeah.
God bless. Where does the time go, right?
A lot has happened in that time period.
I know.
And I want to wish
Robin birthday for Mr. James Chiaffi, the one and only.
Yes.
I want to wish Robin a happy her birthday.
That's right. It was yesterday, right?
Tuesday.
Happy. I think I put that. I know I did on Facebook. Happy birthday.
You did. Thank you very much.
Another year gorgeous, another year better, always.
Thank you.
And then I just want to recognize tomorrow is Mignon Gardner's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yes.
And on Monday, Robert Messina. Happy birthday.
Robert, happy birthday on Monday.
Do you have any birthdays, Deb?
I do not. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we wish everyone a happy birthday that has a birthday coming up soon.
Happy birthday.
You're a special day, and we recognize you.
Well, that's what it's all about. That's what Bright Horizons is all about. We'd like to recognize each and every one of you because you're very special to us. So God bless. May we have many, many more years together. Another year around that sun, right?
That's right. So blessed to have Robin with us today as our guest.
Yes. We've been looking forward to it. When Jim said that you were going to be on the show, I was so excited.
Well, not only is Robin a legal assistant, but she has many talents. So I wanted to talk about some of those. In particular, she's very artistic.
All right.
I lost my Facebook page.
And tell us a little bit, Robin, about the face painting.
I started doing face painting for children, kids' parties. My sister-in-law had an event planning company. And I learned to do face painting. I've always liked to draw and was very artistic at a young age.
Nice.
So when I learned the face painting, it was kind of a hobby, but it was fun. And the kids love getting their faces painted.
Now, how did you learn
That's true.
My sister-in-law had a party and she had a professional face painter. And I watched her. I watched her and kind of sat with her, met with her a few times, and I would practice on my leg.
Oh, that was good.
Doing paintings and learning the technique, and then just started, making some money at it.
Now, what type of paint do they actually use?
It's it's really good paint. It's not toxic. I ordered it from England, actually, online, and it was special kind of paint, and it washes off with soap and water.
Interesting.
So it was a certain, they weren't cheap, but they were the best.
Not.
And then do you have an assortment of paintings to show children which one they want to pick, or how do you decide what they?
I had a portfolio with pictures, and then they could choose.
How nice!
Little boys like the pirates and the snakes, and and the little girls always like the fairies.
I love watching their faces light up. They beam of happiness. They're so excited to see that.
And do they ever come up with
fantastic.
Their own ideas?
Oh yes, I had to imprise many times.
Wow!
And it's like, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but
you have to be fast on your feet for those children.
Right. I had some pictures. I was trying to go back and find them.
Wow, great.
Now, what about adults at Halloween? Has anyone ever asked you to paint their face?
Oh, yes. I've done the moms and the dads. The dad, I had one little girl. She got a princess, and she wanted her dad to be a princess, too. So
how cute is that?
All the princess and the sparklies. He was all into it. He was great.
That is great.
He probably didn't go out looking like that, I would imagine.
No, I was going to show you a picture.
That was for home use only.
Find a post here. Photos. Where am I?
When did you first become interested in art?
Oh my gosh, I've been drawing since I was maybe 10 or 12. My parents used to get me huge blank pads of paper.
Wow.
and like just pencils, colored pencils or regular pencils.
Right.
And I love that.
Just freestyle you would develop?
Yeah, freestyle.
Interesting.
I used to draw like in detail houses.
Wow.
Like I like to look at trees and houses
Right.
and sit there for hours and just draw. It was like therapy almost.
It is. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, I know.
There's something about that colored crayon, right, Robin?
Yes.
But Deb, you're an
It's
artist
therapy.
too. You're
I
very.
do the same thing. I love it.
When
And the
did you
same
start?
thing.
When did you
Oh,
start?
God, probably around the same age, 8, 9, actually even younger than that. The coloring books, the crayons, and getting together with your friends and tearing the page out of the book and sharing pages. Yeah.
Now look at this.
This
Is
is
one of
just
the,
one
one
of them.
example. Can you
Oh,
see
I
it?
love it. That's a
Yeah.
butterfly.
Yeah.
I
That is
love
beautiful.
it. I
Wow.
love it.
Really? Now you
Beautiful
get close to
job.
the top of the
Yeah.
eyelid there.
You can do on the
Interesting.
eyelid. Those paints were real mild and not toxic. So
Now that's a real talent when you think of it, because you're doing it freehand.
Absolutely. That is beautiful.
Look
I
how
love it.
symmetrical it came out doing it
Gorgeous.
freehand. You know, it's not like you're
Yeah.
planning in advance.
you do so many of them, you just get fast and good at it. But
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
pretty. Very nice.
And it must be a rewarding feeling for you, Robin, also when you see their smiles light up
Oh,
on their
they
face
love
and they're so excited. You know that you've done a great job because you've made them smile, and that's great.
I know I did an
in the
event. I
portfolio.
did an event once for St. Lucie County, and it was Children's Day, and they were closing at the end of the day, and I still had a line of kids waiting to get their faces painted.
Aw.
And they kept saying, "Okay, wrap it up," and I was going as fast as I could, but all the kids loved it.
Oh, yeah. Great. Good job. Great. I love that.
And you know what's inspiring about Robin is that she's a mother
Mhm.
of two sons. We want to talk a little bit about them.
Two
But
boys.
raising two boys, which I admire how women can do this and have a career,
At the
and
same
then
time, sure.
devote time to the family. So tell us about your two sons and their ages. And,
Yeah, two sons. I have Thomas and Jake. Tommy is my oldest. He's married with my grandbaby's 3 years old, little Abigail. And yeah, Tommy's the oldest, and Jake, my youngest, is in nursing school right now.
That's wonderful.
Ah,
Wants to get into anesthesiology.
wow.
Yeah, heavy
Wow.
duty. I know.
I was going to say, yeah, that's great.
But
There's
they're-
always a need for anesthesiologists.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah, he's excited, to learn and go through. He's in school now, so it's all the hard work. Studying and sleeping
yeah.
and eating is all he does. So
Aw.
yeah.
You should be so proud. I'm sure you
I
are. I've
am.
seen some beautiful photos on your timeline on Facebook. Gorgeous. The wedding pictures, they were beautiful, Robin.
Thank you. They're good boys. I've been very blessed.
Well, I could see with the mama that they have, absolutely. No doubt about it there.
And what's nice is they live in close proximity, so it's not
Oh,
like
that's
a
even nice. You see, that's
long
beautiful.
distance relationship.
It's a
You get to see
beautiful
them
thing.
often, which
Yes.
is wonderful. Yes.
Right.
That's what it's all about, really. At the end of the day, it's family and just everything you could do to be together, because it's very tough when you're long distance.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
Robin had a very interesting career before she became a legal assistant.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it, Robin.
I worked for a weekly, well-known tabloid in Lantana. I'm sure everybody could figure it out, but
National
I-
Enquirer.
I was a travel agent for 25 years.
Imagine doing the bookings for
Yeah.
And
the staff.
yeah, I worked for them 13 years, but I ran their travel department. And it was the craziest, most fun. It was like working on a different planet, working for a tabloid
No?
and the way they ran. And it was a big business. They
So
made
would you arrange the flights and the hotels and those type of
all of the travel arrangements. I would find occasionally celebrities on flights,
Mhm.
find out what seat they were in.
things?
And I would
That-
put our reporter right next to them.
That's back in the days when you
I
could get that
know.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how would you actually get that information?
Back then you could just call the airline. Like I was looking for, I'm not going to mention her name, a very famous celebrity who I love and everybody loves, but she was traveling internationally to Bali, and internationally they have to use their real given names, and we knew her name. And when I called, I said, well, so and so should be in seat 2C. And they would correct me and they say, oh no, she's not there, she's in 2A.
Oh, boy.
So I could see the diagram of the seats on the computer
Right.
and see the seat next to her was
Uh-huh.
available and would grab it. I know. I know. It was just part of the job.
That's wonderful. Wow.
Exactly. Yeah.
A lot of celebrities, a lot of
yeah.
Interesting how life has changed so much since then. With
Mhm.
Oh, it
privacy.
has. Yeah.
You
It's
could
so
never do
nice.
that nowadays and get any information about
No.
anyone like that.
No.
So,
Remember, you let your fingers do the walking with the yellow pages.
But I mean, I would hire helicopters that, for the reporters to fly over weddings when they were taking pictures.
oh wow.
Really,
Yeah.
boats off the coast of Greece.
Wow.
Celebrities were on their yachts or out playing in Monaco.
Wow.
So they had, cameras with super lenses. They could,
So you were using your creativity even back then.
Yeah.
That's another form of creativity, to think of all these things.
Sure.
You have to do in that situation.
Well, they paid big money. They would pay whatever it took to get the picture, anything for the front page.
Right.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun doing that, Robin. I could see. What made you want to get into the legal field? Start with that.
Well, you know what? I actually didn't know I was going to be in the legal field. I just thought one day I was, praying about it, saying if I could have any job that I could choose, what would it be? And I just came up, well, a law firm would be great because I'd have the weekends off, mainly 9 to 5. It was a professional atmosphere. And then lo and behold, I found Jim.
God works in such mysterious ways. We always say that. And because Jim is so very spiritual, as you are too, Robin, I know. And I myself, but when you deal with the spirituality and you have your faith in the Lord, he makes no mistakes. He puts the right people together for sure. And that's why you have been together with Jim for so many years. And it's such a godsend. I mean, he's just a wonderful man to know. I can imagine how wonderful it is to work for Jim.
I have learned so much in 21 years.
Oh, I'm sure you have. And he's patient and he's kind. Yeah. He's very patient and kind.
Very. And not even just the real estate industry and, estate planning, but how to treat people.
Exactly.
And how to, just a lot of that. Just being,
and what better mentor than Jim? Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
He's the best.
I appreciate that. But I think something that has always impressed me about Robin is her spirituality.
That's
she's
nice.
helped many people with that.
Aww.
In fact, people we know right now, her just her concern for them, and the prayerful spirit touches people on a very deep level.
Yeah.
And I think that's so important in life because we all need that.
Yes.
We all need
yes.
that. And especially when someone's in a situation where they might be suffering, to have someone like Robin there with them, sharing the experience and giving them hope. And it's just a beautiful thing to do.
I have a lot of empathy and compassion for people.
Yeah, that's
when someone's sad or you feel their pain. I do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes it's I know you and I have spoken many of times throughout the year, Robin, and I've got to tell you, working with you has been fabulous. I love it because you're kind like Jim and understanding. And it takes a lot. You're dealing with the phone, you're dealing with clients, you're dealing with your boss, Jim Chiaffi, which is, again, you're so lucky because he's so gentle and kind and understanding. He puts himself in your place. And that's what's so lovely about that situation. And that's not always the case with employee to employer. So, and vice versa. But, it's a wonderful thing. And I every time, whether it was a lease, and I would be on the phone with you, Robin, pertaining to an agent that needed something ASAP, you would do it, okay. It would get kind of, because it can get helter-skelter, it can get a little crazy.
We do. We deal with tough ones on the phone and,
Yeah, we try to keep everybody calm.
Yeah.
You really have to have that
talent for that.
Oh, yeah. You really, truly need to have that certain niche. And you have to be spot on certain times, whether you want to or not. And it's a God gift when it's just an automatic, which you do have it. It shines through at all times. So it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to mention that Robin's been an inspiration because she's had her own health challenges. And thank God treatments. And if you want to tell a little bit about your perspective on that.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with cancer in 3 years ago. And that was a shock because I felt great. You don't know.
We never think about
Never think
that.
It happened to us.
Yeah, and I didn't have a history of it in my family. So luckily I got very quick diagnosis. I'm very proactive with my health, and they were able to catch it early, and there was no spread. But it was challenging because I had to go through the chemo and radiation, and you always hear about it, but you really don't know what you're in for when you're new to it.
Right.
So
it's frightening. Very frightening.
Definitely delved right into prayer and meditation. And my husband, I wouldn't even like watch anything negative on TV. I just surrounded myself with positivity and a lot of prayer and worship, and ran to the pastors at my church a lot. And that got me through it.
Well, that was a good support.
Yeah. And I had a lot of prayers from all of you.
Yes.
I know.
A lot.
That was a very challenging time, I remember. And it was such a delight to hear the wonderful news. And God bless you. And, you know, prayer is so powerful, and God didn't leave out any of your prayers. Trust me. None of us didn't. He heard every one of them. So it's, you were meant to be around my girlfriend for a long time. God just told me that. You know, it's your attitude once again comes shining through.
Well, they say the prayers of your friends and family,
amen,
can really pull you through. You know, I believe that.
Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely, amen to that.
Now, God, we're blessed that you're cancer free. Yes, tests. So that's really.
And I had a knowing after everything was done that He took care of me, and I'm going to be good. I'm fine now. I'm going to be good.
Of course,
it's something you know inside. You know,
it's a distinct feeling. Absolutely.
Yeah, very blessed and thankful. It's a very challenging, and my heart goes out to anybody dealing with it or has to go through it, especially children.
Yes.
Wow, I know.
I thought of children a lot when I was going through it, that they have to endure what an adult has to endure going through it.
That's really rough. Yes.
That's why I'm so fond of the St. Jude Children's.
St. Jude's, you're right.
And one of our clients donated over $1 million to them.
Wow.
And it was just when you see the commercials on television.
They're tearjerkers.
That and the Shriners Children's Hospital.
Yes.
The Shriners is another one, right? They're very, very hard.
You're right, Robin. To think of a child having to
endure that,
not understanding what it's all about.
I can't imagine as a parent.
No,
to go through that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I thank God for Danny Thomas beginning the whole, God bless him. I mean, it's just and you see the commercial more often than not. And a lot of times, like if I'm lying in bed reading a book or doing something and the commercial comes on, the first thing I do is I have to turn my head because I see the child's face and it's just, you want to cry. And you do, you end up, because they're so innocent. They don't know what's going on, you know, and some of them are so young, and it's heartbreaking.
The positive aspect of it is that they don't pay anything if they go to the St. Jude Children's Research
Amen.
Hospital.
That's right.
People paid for them,
That's
which is
amazing.
remarkable.
I know. It's so great.
So I encourage people to donate. If they're considering a charity, that's really an important.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful organization, and the Shriners as well.
And and to think Danny Thomas came up with the idea, you know.
I know, right? I know.
You know, he was a wonderful person. You might be too young.
Oh no, I remember Danny Thomas and his daughter.
Yes, Marlo.
That girl.
That girl.
I still love that show.
Yeah.
Ooh, that girl too.
And they're still going strong.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what a blessing.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, they're in Memphis, Tennessee, the research hospital.
Yeah.
But they accept children from all over. Which is wonderful.
Well, I'll tell you what, to go through that, Robin, and anybody else, as you had said, God bless. It's just, I know my mom, we lost my mom to lung cancer. And again, here was a woman who passed away at the age of 69 years old, never sick a day in her life, outside of maybe the common cold. We had thought maybe it was bronchitis. And stage 4, small lung.
Wow.
So when she was diagnosed, it was in June of 2006, and come October we lost her.
Well, she's an angel in heaven, and she's with you. Her spirit is with you. But it is interesting when people get that diagnosis. It's when it's an advanced stage.
It's horrible.
That you don't have a lot of symptoms before that. So
I
it's
know.
just
That's you can't
more
figure it
research. Yeah, more research has to be done into cancer because there must be a way to find it earlier. Oh, they have body scans now that
Yeah.
people can have.
Yeah.
But I do know people that have had third and fourth stage cancers that they're still thriving. I mean, they're going through treatment, but they're for years, 7, 8, 10 years, they're still.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Medicine's come a long way.
Yeah,
for sure.
We
Yes.
have. It's beautiful.
Now these full body scans, you see, as you were saying, Robin, I see them on Facebook, on commercials. I don't know if I would. I guess that is a smart thing to do. Get a complete body scan. But suppose you have things one after the other. I'd be a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's technology. My God, I don't know. But
you feel fine. You don't think about it. You're like,
exactly.
You're exercising. You feel good.
Yeah.
And then you never know. You just never know.
That's why we have to enjoy every day.
Yes. Yeah.
And our family.
Every day counts.
Yeah.
Every day counts. And it's so funny because we were discussing that again the other day. Actually, my husband and I, Greg and I, were talking about it may be another Friday or it may be another Thursday, but it's a brand new day. It's truly a brand new day. And, you know, we've lost some people, some Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, a lot of celebrities, right? And it's such a shame. Usually you hear it happens in threes, but Connie Francis, of course, God bless. I mean, Jim's and Ann's dear friend. My gosh, when I heard that. And then, of course, right after Connie was what? Ozzy, was it? Or just?
Yes.
But anyway, what I'm getting at is that, you know, you look back and you say, wow, the good times, this time, that time. But while you're living your life, we tend to rush things, not on purpose. It's just that we're trying to get through the day and get everything accomplished, our jobs and pleasing people and helping our families and doing everything we possibly can to make the day worth it. But it goes so quickly and it happens quicker as you get older. Right. So we have to, as Jim said, count every day as a blessing and just take the time, look at the trees, look at the birds. I was watching birds in my patio last evening when I got in. And they were so cute. They were just walking around my bird bath. I take the time and I just take that time, which I just enjoy. I know this sounds ridiculous, but it's just things that are very important to me.
And you're right. And you always notice the sky too, because
I do. I love it.
Oh, I do too. I know.
Just some beautiful sunrise,
sunsets. I love it.
Beautiful pictures.
Rainbows.
I love sunrises.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous? I mean, you won't get another one like that. Not at all. And if you're lucky enough to snap it, you know, at that moment, wonderful.
It's important to appreciate those things.
It is. Yep. And when you look at some beauty like that, you can't help but think of God.
Yes.
You know,
oh, yes.
Who else could make something like that?
We call that God's art.
Yeah.
God's art, right. You know, that's so true. Yeah.
Beautiful.
It is.
Yeah. God's art. That's wonderful, Jim. That's so true.
He does it to remind us.
Yes. Never lose focus, right? And when in doubt, don't worry about it. He's right there. Just take that second breath and say, okay, God, you've got me and I've got you. You know, that's what it's all about. He's amazing. Amazing. Yes. It's good to have your faith.
What a difference a day makes.
It most certainly does. Robin, I can't believe it's just
made a difference
a couple of years since I've seen you. I think the last time was at Jim's surprise birthday party. Remember that?
Yes.
That was fun. All the girls
all their bow ties. Yes.
I remember calling Robin saying, Robin, don't forget, you've got to bring a bow tie. Yeah. And I called, I think, Angela, Maria, Virginia, a couple of you. It was so adorable.
What a surprise that was.
Yeah. That was fun.
I think to myself, what in the world can we do something for Jim of all people who, you know, we know him. What are we going to honor him with? And all of a sudden, as crazy as it sounds, like, okay, bow ties for all the girls. There you go.
Very
and
creative.
I just thought that was cute. But it turned out, that was how many years ago? 3-4 years ago? Was it? Something like that. But it was so great. And Robin, you look beautiful as always.
Thank you. You do too, always.
And what a
do you
difference.
Have the tambourine there?
I do not. I apologize.
Okay.
I do not. But we're going to have to just sing along.
Ready?
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. What a difference a day makes. And the difference is you, Robin, Rockin' Robin.
All of you, all of the viewers out there.
The difference is you and you and you and you, all of you. And that's what Bright Horizons is all about. It's getting to the core, making the day count and enjoying it. And we love you all. Mwah. God bless you. Have a happy, fantastic Friday.
Bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.